Welcome, everyone. Yesterday, I talked about whether or not I am a Cardano maximalist. And while we're on that topic, I will be speaking on one of the other things that annoys me within the crypto sphere. I don't know if whenever I feel like I have a thought of something that annoys me, I'll make a quick video about it. And it's a Sunday, so I might as well keep the topics light. But one of the other things that annoys me within the crypto sphere is this idea of people being ridiculed for their decision making as far as when they get into the market. Not everyone was as lucky to get in at the ICO days, or maybe they FOMO'd at the height of the bull market, the bull run in 2017 up towards the beginning of 2018. But I don't think that these people should be ostracized or ridiculed for maybe buying at the top, because if you're truly a cryptocurrency believer, whether that's Cardano, Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever cryptocurrency you hold, um, regardless if you bought at the top, if you really feel like this market is going to appreciate to the levels in which you think it's going to appreciate, then it shouldn't matter whether you bought when you bought Cardano over $1 or under $1 in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, you could have gotten more ADA, or you could have gotten more BTC if you bought at 3 or 4,000 as opposed to 20,000. But making people feel like, like they're the ones that missed out, or they don't have the same intelligence as you do as an investor. I think that's very bad for the crypto sphere. People lost a lot of money, and I feel for them. I didn't buy Cardano at the top. I didn't buy ADA at the top, but I've scaled my buys, and I definitely haven't made money on all of my transactions. I bought some cryptocurrencies near the topish, and I've ridden them down. But I'm not a trader. I just invest fundamentally and let my money sit. So whether I'm putting, I bought some ADA at 35 cents. I bought some ADA at 15 cents. But regardless, the point, it's 9 cents now. But I haven't really traded or sold. I just hold. I lose all my money going down, and going up, I ride it to the top. That's just my strategy. I just don't know how to trade successfully. I've tried, but it hasn't worked very successfully. So, that being said, if you know someone that has invested a large amount of money, first of all, people shouldn't be investing more money than they're willing to lose. And everyone's risk tolerance is different. I'm sure that my risk tolerance is higher than the next person. But at the same time, I don't think that people should be ridiculed for trying to change their lives or trying to invest in something that they thought that was going to bring in more money. Yeah, the aspect of buying at the top and FOMOing and greed all kick in. But at the end of the day, why are we ridiculing these people? Do you want them to? I mean, you're everyone's talking about how they want this crypto to become the world currency and this world currency. And the minute someone buys at the top, people ridicule them for buying into the quote unquote world currency. Oh, you should have waited, or come on, only noobs buy at this level. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. You're ostracizing these people, and these people will probably, they've gotten burned before. They may never come back into the crypto sphere. And if you really want it to be a truly global currency, instead of bringing people down for not necessarily being a less of a trader as you, I don't think that's completely right. And at the end of the day, a lot of people have gotten lucky. It's when you've heard of it, when you've been exposed to it. For me personally, like where I see Cardano going, this is not financial advice, but am I going to be mad if I bought Cardano at like near dollar levels if I see where it's going in the future and these prices are not as important now? Yeah, I could have gotten more ADA, but once again, I'm not a trader. So, what am I really chasing after? So that's one thing that I want to talk about. I don't know how you feel about that. I don't know if you felt ostracized or you felt attacked because you may have not been as successful at trading, or you may have not been successful at buying at certain price levels. But I want to let you know that I sympathize with you. And I empathize with you as well because I haven't bought everything at the exact bottom. I did get into Cardano very early. Bought some ADA all the way at the beginning when it was 2 to 3 cents. But, I scaled up my buys. I bought at 10 cents, 15 cents, 35 cents. I should have bought more towards the bottom, but I was, I didn't make those I didn't make that judgment. So I'm not going to sit there and blame myself or whatnot, but there are always going to be people that have more cryptocurrency holdings than you, and there are always going to be people that have less. We're in a very competitive world, hyper competitive world. But what I want to, I'm young, but things that I've learned are that you have to figure out the goals for yourself and then forget everything else that's going on. Like there's always going to be someone with more and always going to be someone with less. As long as you figure out your balance and where you want to be and your idea of financial freedom and then aim for that, I don't think there's, you can't go wrong. Otherwise you're just going to be forever chasing something that's unreachable. It's really unreachable. And, long-term holders will be rewarded in my sense. And also another thing that I heard that I don't understand about trading. First of all, I think that most traders are losing their ass on trading. I think it's an illusion. I think there are quite a few that are making a lot of money, but the majority are not. And what I also don't understand is I think that people are just avoiding taxes because, don't implicate yourself in the comments or anything like that. But, one thing I don't play around with is the IRS. I'm in the States and I file my taxes. And, even in 2017, I had my accountant file my cryptocurrency taxes, even though it wasn't a large gain, but it was very nominal. But I want to be as transparent to the IRS as possible because I feel like a wave of audits are coming. And all these cryptocurrency traders that are day trading, are they skimping out on taxes, and that money that they have to pay for taxes, if you get in that good price point, that capital gains is going to decrease after a year. So um, you may be at that same point as the person that was trading daily. Some traders are making a lot of money, of course, but I feel like a lot of people are avoiding taxes. And, I know that, personally, I don't agree with where all our tax dollars are going, but at the same time, I'm not going to play around with that. How do you feel about that? What are you doing? What steps are you doing to make sure that you're compliant with your cryptocurrency filings and whatnot? I, I fully believe that, taxes are, they are what they are. You just got to pay them, and people that are rashing cryptocurrency enthusiasts that are fully against taxes, I understand. But at the same time, if you live in the United States and you use the roads, you've got to pay taxes, even though just a small portion of your tax money goes towards the roads. It is what it is. If you're a cryptocurrency enthusiast, you don't pay your taxes, and you're against the IRS, you're against this, you're against that, then you need to buy a hovercraft because you can't be using the roads. You just gotta glide on top because you can't be damaging the roads, and you can't go and take out your mailbox as well because USPS is a government service, so you shouldn't receive any mail. So take out your mailbox and buy a hovercraft and just glide. And besides that, I mean, how do you guys view this? I understand the purpose, but it's unfortunate that our tax money is not delegated to what we want it to be delegated to, but it's a process that we have to do. So make sure that you either contact an accountant. This is not financial advice, or figure out exactly what you need to do to be compliant. Let me know what your thoughts are. Until the next video, thank you.